Good day and welcome to Godly Thoughts with Nkoma Tasi. Today, our scripture reading is coming from Proverbs 19 verse 4. It says, "Wealth makes many friends, but poverty drives them away." Wealth makes many friends, but poverty drives them away. Man, it's a big one. Wealth makes many friends, but poverty drives them away. It's true. There are certain types where you have friends simply because you work at a certain company and you are able to buy them beers every time you guys meet. Simply because you supplement or you complement rather the status they want to have. They want to interact with people with a certain status and you have it too, and therefore you are friends. The moment you are chucked out of employment and you really need people to stand with you, they cannot be there. There's a common saying which is popular here in Africa. It goes like this: when days are dark, friends are few. Now, I've heard it being misquoted sometimes when people say, when friends are few, days are dark. No, actually, that's the same thing. When friends are dark, days are few. I've heard that one. Now, wealth brings people to you because they are attracted to your status and they know when they have money, you too have money. No one comes asking for anything from the next person. And if they get into any problem, they can rely on you. There are certain types of friends that will come to you simply because you now have money, you now have wealth. You are now someone. You see, before you have money, people think you are nobody. After you have money, you are now someone. Because money attracts certain types of people to you, and poverty deflects those people to you. When you try to preach to people, first of all, they want to see what you're dressed in to know if they can listen to you. There are people already who don't listen to the messages I'm preaching today in this place because it doesn't really look like I have a lot of money with me or on me. And as long as you don't look like you have money, what do you want to talk about? I mean, where did you hear that? Like, why do you want to say that? Like, what would you possibly know about that? Let me tell you the truth. People who come to you only looking for money only look for money from you, full stop. There will never be a time where they will like you and money too. They just like money only. When you have a problem and you don't have that money anymore, they will go away. They just love your kids because they know their dad is working at a high-profile job. They just love your wife because they know the husband works at a well-paying job. They just want to be with you because they know you have money. They don't mind associating with you. They don't mind introducing you at the church and saying, elder such and such, please stand up. He is one of us. He is doing exceptionally well. His son is now the head of this and that. Their company which they started has now branched out. They are now in these and those countries. This is the way of the world. But sometimes those people are not genuine. I have seen people dying alone and being buried alone. Those people they were interacting with when they used to have money just vanish. They are now phone contacts only. They look for them and they cannot be found. Every time they call them, they tell them, we are busy, we cannot come to see you right now. Some just automatically block them. Some tell their secretary, if he comes here, tell him I am not around. It is better to have 3 genuine friends than to have 10,000 fake friends who are there just to suck the living life out of you, who are just there to associate with you because of the status you have or because of what they think they can get from you. We have become a society of people who interact with people only because we think we can get something from them. If we can get nothing from them, we are not interested in that relationship. It is better to have a few genuine friends. The first genuine friend I want to recommend for you today is Jesus. You see, Jesus is going to be with you through the fire and through the storms and through whatever circumstances you can go through. It doesn't matter even if people forsake you. He says the mother who has got a child nestling on her breast can forsake that child, but I will never forsake you. Think about faithful people. Jesus is on top of that list. It is better to be friends with him because everyone else, even from church, will leave you one day. And when you tend to go genuinely and seek him, you will find him there, still waiting, still ready to help you. Think about it.